I'm going to update these $4 terracotta jars into some beautiful blue and white vases. Hi everyone, welcome to Hampton Your House. I'm Belle and I love bringing you all things coastal Hampton style on a budget. I bought these great terracotta vases on sale from Bunnings for $4 each, and I found these serviettes in the reject shop, I think for around $3, and I'm going to cut out the designs that I like and decoupage them onto the vases to create a beautiful blue and white look. So please like and subscribe if you end up enjoying this video, and let's get straight into it. I'm going to start by painting my vases white. Any white paint would be fine. I'm using white ceiling paint left over from our house. If you have unsealed terracotta like this, you might want to test how watertight your vase is before painting it, and then use a sealant product to make the inside of the vase waterproof. Just ask at the hardware store what they would recommend. But if you're just using the vase for decoration or for faux greenery, you can skip this step. Just remember not to put water in it if it's not watertight. Check your vase from all angles to make sure you haven't missed any spots, especially if it has handles. It's easy to miss a spot that you couldn't see from a particular angle. Don't forget to paint the top of the inside of the vase for a cohesive look. Once they're dry, give your vases a second coat of paint to cover up any patches where the paint might have been thinner. And don't forget to paint the bottom of your vase. I know you don't always see it, but it gives a more completed look, and it will help you to catch any spots you might have missed due to the curve of the vase or jar. Next, grab your serviettes or napkins and choose your designs. If your napkins are 2 or 3 ply, just peel off the extra layers so you're down to 1 layer before you start cutting them out. I'm going to cut out a small design and a larger design, starting with the small ones. Don't worry about cutting the white parts off. Once it's on the vase, you really won't be able to see them. And this is the part that I'm cutting out for my large design. Don't worry if you have to trim across part of the design to get the shape that you want. Just make sure that you cut it either straight across or in a point on each side so it looks symmetrical and purposeful. Once you have a few designs cut out, you can start to work out how you'll need to space them across your vase and how many designs you'll need. Measuring this can be difficult, so you can either try using a piece of string or just try eyeballing it like I did. Now I'm going to use some Mod Podge glue. You can find this at Spotlight in Australia and probably some other craft stores too. Put some on the vase, then line up your design and stick it on, and carefully paint some more Mod Podge over the top to seal it in. Continue adding your designs all the way around, keeping in mind how much space you need to fit each row in. When you get to the final row of large designs, carefully put those in first, making sure you get them exactly in the center of the space, and then fit the smaller designs around them. I have all my decoupage designs on the first vase, and for the second vase, I'm going for something a bit more simple. I'm cutting out a big design to put in the middle of the vase and just trimming off the bits that I don't need. For a big design like this, hold it up where you want it and then put a dab of glue in each corner while you hold it in place, then paint the rest of the glue on. This should help you to get it straight and in the right place. Carefully press down through the longest part of the design and then gently smooth down the sides, starting from the middle where possible. After gluing that down, I'm going to put the same design on the back, just off center a little bit because of the two handles. And I decided to put one of the small designs on the front and one on the back for added interest. Next, grab some dark contrasting paint and paint a thin line around the rim of your vase. I'm using a navy coloured paint left over from another project. I'm just making it slightly thicker so it's more visible from the front. And on my second vase, because this design is less busy, I want to add 3 lines around it. So I'm using a ruler to make guide marks for where I want the lines to go. This is a bit tricky because of the slope of the vase, so the best way to do it is to make the guide marks and then go back and connect the lines together. Then very carefully paint over the line with a thin brush. This will take a little while, but it's worth it to get it as straight as you can. To put a painted line around the base of the neck of the vase, draw another pencil line as a guide to make sure you get it even. And I decided to put the last line 5mm down from the top of the vase, so I'm just making another pencil line and then carefully painting over it. I'm using a matte finish Cabot's water-based sealer just because this is what I had at home. It's maybe not the ideal product for this project, but it should be fine to seal the designs on the outside. Just make sure you catch all the drips. They can be hard to spot on a round vase and you don't want any drip marks on your finished product. And we're done. Here's the before and after. happier with how these have turned out. I was amazed how the white edges of the serviette designs just disappeared on the white painted vase, and the vases just ended up looking so fresh, professional and unique. I hope you found some inspiration here for your own projects, and if you'd like some more coastal Hampton style inspiration, don't forget to subscribe and check out some of my other videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.